let's build a Dalek. Or two. Let's start with the official version. So as I've mentioned before, I bloody love Doctor Who, and I love me some Lego, so naturally at some point I got into making Lego Doctor Who animations. I was inspired after watching loads of Doctor Who channels who made their own Lego iterations of the series, and I loved how everyone's take on a Dalek design was different. Some were so tall that the minifigure was tiny in comparison, whereas others were slim and tiny, so they could be at eye level. While some of the designs were my favourite, some I thought looked a little bit off, such as the Dalek designs included in the official Lego TORSION set, as I felt the gun stick was too long, as it was the same length as the plunger, or the midsection looked a little bit too narrow for the headpiece. It wasn't until early 2016 when Lego released the Cyberman Fun Pack for LEGO Dimensions, which included a Cyberman minifigure and a new Lego Dalek design. I loved it to bits. So much so I bought 5 packs. For me it felt like the quintessential design to best represent the bronze Daleks, as nothing really felt out of place. I then began to switch out different coloured pieces to try and make some Dalek variants. It wasn't until a couple of years later where I'd use this design as a springboard to make some other Dalek model designs. Bit of not so subtle foreshadowing there. That's the Dimensions version done and dusted. Let me show you some of the minor tweaks I made to it. First things first, the black square on the top of the base, remove it. This will reduce the height ever so slightly. Now place the snot bricks on the base, 2 facing the back, 1 facing left and the other facing right. Now take the plate we removed from before and place a 1x2 plate on top of it. Then add the hinge piece and the other 2 snot bricks in the same places as the Dimensions build. Then place it on top of the base. Now, another tweak I made for this build is the addition of these round towel pieces that I use for the hemispheres. It's a relatively minor tweak, but it adds that extra level of detail if you want to attempt recreating Dalek variants that only have minor changes, such as the Dalek scientists. Once the skirt section is completed, you now just recreate the midsection and the headpieces like we did before. Pop them onto the skirt and hey presto, you have a Dalek, with added bumps. Now bear in mind, just because I use the colours of the bronze Daleks for this doesn't mean you have to. So why not get creative and make your own colour scheme? Why not try recreating some of the many variants that have popped up throughout the Whoniverse, like some of these? As I said before, I love this design for the Time War Daleks, hence why I didn't feel the need to alter it as much. Will I tackle the classic era Daleks, or the big paradigm Daleks? I guess you'll have to wait and see. Right, I think we'll end things there. If you enjoyed what you saw today, and are interested in seeing more, then press the subscribe button. For the first music choice of the season, we have Activate by Segun Akinola. If you want a digital version of the Daleks instruction manual, I would highly recommend looking at the LEGO Builder app. Search for Cyberman Fun Pack and follow it at your own pace. With that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Bye!